Protector would get some trees with sprout, and so he could walk like super far into the river and still get the root punch, and he ate his way through.
God, and 3 denies in a row. This is feeling mighty rough right now. Nature's Prophet 2-7 currently against the Gyrocopter, who is going to be trying to take out his trees as well. But meanwhile, the Dark Troll Summoner, the Penance is going to be there. They've got a lot of damage here from Mr. Blizzy. And it looks like he is indeed going to go down. First blood drawn by Low.
Power aggro going, and I mean, so you have some push going. They end up tanking a bit of it with these Troll Warlords, so he's going to get these 2 range creeps as some return, but yeah, Nature's Prophet's not going to be an easy hero to gank, so you're going to want to get as many of those early rotations as possible, and we'll see where Lil heads to next. Like, he can go top, but it would just be in the interest of creating pressure. Metamorphosis has already been popped by Crystallize, and he is having to run backwards, which is the worst feeling.
And meanwhile, bottom lane, Undershock able to get that kill. They do take down that Metamorphs, or rather the...
I don't really think Dendy needs the help. It's just the problem is that's the easiest lane to gank. If you go down bot, you may get your smoke popped by a hidden Treant Protector, so it's unreliable, plus it's a very, very long journey, and Lil's got this medallion ready. He knows that they have more than enough damage and they're going for it, but smoke gets popped by the tower.
Yep, and the missile means that Blizzy is just going to tank this one and should be fine. So low rotation does not bear fruit. Instead, it is General killing off the Treant down in the bottom lane, where Undershock is still chasing, wanting to find this one. Is gonna run into him right now. There's the toss. The hit is it gonna be
he doesn't
enough?
have the mana for Avalanche. He has
does
Soul Ring.
Have the Soul Ring. And turn, dodge, trying to get out of there. With Zyke in the area too, they should be able to get this kill now. And there's the toss. So they get that one, as well as Crystallize goes...
Persuaded a siege creep. Palantimos is going to need some help if they want to defend this tier 1.
Yeah, no level 6 yet, so he's not going to be able to take over any of these siege creeps. The second one coming in as they're fully converging right now onto Crystallize, who walked into the wrong neighborhood. He's going to die. And now we'll see if they make this rotation. Palantimos is just going to give it up. TP away. He's going mid, where it might be Vega that tries.
Tiny's coming in, though.
Okay.
About to get this kill on Lil. Punch.
They got him. And LeBron.
A grim set of events. Crystallize just continues to not have a game, is the best way to put it. He's managed to find some levels, and that's great and all, but Terrorblade is not the kind of hero that can recover that easily against a hero like Nature's Prophet and Tiny. This is so much worse than his top lane.
They got him caught, and he did not stand a chance there. He had an Invision, so it felt like he was a little bit stronger. Bottom lane, they're also going now onto Zayak, who does have Nature's Guise, but is going to end up going down regardless. And you look at them.
But like I said, these are heroes that are great at recovering. Terrorblade not good at playing from behind, especially when you have to deal with so much burst damage.
Well, Lil very low, but there are 3 heroes here, and Zayak needs to be careful as they've got him caught. The Brambles are going to be there as well. Does have the healing for himself, and well, Invis walk away. Easy peasy, mid lane. Dendy caught yet again. Maledict there. They're going to toss forward Blizzy, and Dendy now in trouble. Fully blocked in by those trees, and he is going to pop while bottom lane.
Ideally, you were like, okay, great, let's get kills with that, but he's like, whatever. If you guys aren't in a position to finish off heroes, then I'll just use it to push. It's now bot lane.
Trying to take down Undershock here, but instead it's going to be a turnaround. They have LeBron Dota in their sights, going to toss the tree. Blizzy coming in as well, and they make sure that they bring him down. Now the secondary follow-up with the Sprout, he eats his way through it. General able to escape.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Zayak still opted to max out Nature's God, assuming he doesn't die here.
Yeah.
Like, ideally, it would be great for him to get, like, a Radiant. Yeah, exactly. Like, he needs to carry. But it's going to be hard.
There's the Maledict as well in general, down to very low HP. This might be the death of him with the Maledict coming in. Purification back up in a couple of seconds. They get the Sprout. And Purification again healing. The Maledict tick. Is it going to be enough? They get the kill with the toss. Onto the creep.
Doesn't know where the Tiny is. Tiny might just show up and kill him.
Well, and now you see as well the level 6 here for the Treant, and they're walking forward for him. Gonna be able to find it. Leech Seed out. Lil is dead.
Oh, what a bounce.
And if they need to, they can also go for the Overgrowth here as well.
Positional advantage. And seeing as how they've already lost their 2 tier 2 towers in top and bot, as now Cursed Crown coming out on Zayak. They don't have detection, but they're gonna make him walk out of the trees.
Oh, it's pretty nice. Good move right there with the Terrorize, and it's going to throw the Overgrowth, end up trying to heal himself. Is he really going to live? Oh, God. He is walking away. TP, stomp.
Oh, no. On cooldown. What a player.
Wow. That does give them vision, though. They realize that it's down. They take the... no Overgrowth available, which means it should be an easy tower, relatively speaking, and... Meanwhile, they have a cause. Oh my God, crystallizes. Well, they're able to get the Thunder off though. They take him down. Now trying to turn. Zayak reveals himself with the Bedlam. They're going to start to bring down this tree. Even planted one to try and get within range to find the root, but it doesn't end up mattering as they take down that tree. And now the call down coming from Gyro. It's on to two of them. Slayer looking like he's going to die to the Shadow Realm here, although he does pop 6 charges. The missile coming in.
Oh, he wants it.
Maledict out as well. LeBron ends up falling, and well, the Witch Doctor's still lit as well. That's going to be the Guardian Angel out as well, though General does look like he might end up falling here as the toss comes out. And Omni hits the deck.
It was right next to the tower, and so he was not in range. Now Crystallize might need to be careful as Undershock waiting for his moment. Oh, he's...
Ava. Toss. Dead.
Punch. Gets the stun off, and if that Centaur did not get the stomp, then I'm pretty sure that Terribly would have died before the Sunder was able to get off, as now General might be in a bad spot.
Yep, caught again. There's the root, and nowhere left to go for poor old General. The man who was having such a good game before is...
We'll see. You have two ways to approach this. Like, you know that Navi are falling behind, and they need to find farm on like 3 separate heroes. Palantino still kind of needs to complete his Radiance.
Oh, but God.
Yeah.
And when the 2 supports are taking down your core,
Dandy.
That is just, it's so bad. And again, they keep on doing this thing where they place the tree down so Zayak can get an initiation from a little bit further away.
The roots need to be respected. Kill on Crystallize. I can't keep up. He saw Gyrocopter making a move towards something. It's like, time to leave. And Gyrocopter's like, dude, how did he know? We had a sentry ward everywhere. There were so many sentries on this side of the map. As now Dark Willow couldn't see this one coming.
Quick and easy blow up there. And that's the...
Standing on the low gun, he hasn't popped his drum, so... Kind of surprised.
If they're TP back, he can go for the Overgrowth here. He's thinking about it, walking in. Might actually just steal away the Roach. He's thinking about it, Zayak. Is he going to be able to take it away? He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
But he does manage to at least break the Blink Dagger.
That's
rather.
Okay. He's doing his
turn
job.
around, and General going to be able to escape for the moment, but he is getting fully body blocked in right there. There's the toss. General going to die. Double kill there. Crystallize shows back up. Metamorphosis is about to wear off, and he gets silenced. He can't get off the Sunder either, which means he's going to come back. No meta, although you do have Undershock trying to get out of there. He's going to escape as well. Palatimos has Infest. Going to get inside a creep and say, see you later. Even turned off his Radiance.
Oh, he turned off his Radiance? Okay. Oh, Lord, so he can just Rage TP out of this. He has...
Oh, they're sending the creeps back. Oh,
nice.
All right, well, Palatimos now is in some trouble.
He doesn't have a TP.
He's going to hit the Mr. Lil, though. And Lil, is he going to die? No. Oh. Yes.
Oh. Early ended up taking him that tier 3. So both these... decoy heroes were doing a good job. Zayak, even though he didn't steal the Aegis, even though he didn't get the Roche, he still did a good job at stalling out the carries.
And now Dendi gonna fall here as they throw the tree at him. They throw everything at him, and General just trying to run as they're gonna pop that ulti from the Nature's Prophet. Treant just wanting to get out of there. They are going to be able to break it. This feels terrible.
Heroes. And I think if you, let's see, let me do some math, 16, 21, 25, 28. Yeah, so all 5 of Navi's heroes put together have less net worth than top 3 cores of Vega Squadron.
Yeah. It ain't great, man. This is a hard game for them right now, and Dark Willow's going to be back here to defend, but they don't have the Gyrocopter. They don't have the Omni for another couple of seconds. Best thing you can say is that it is still a while before they can at least move mid.
And to be fair, their draft kind of lends itself to being greedy. Like, Terrorblade and Gyrocopter on the same team. Like, yeah, sure, you have Chen, who helps with the early game, but that's just one hero as now Blizzy proceeds to continue.
The Infest gank going on with that, with the teleportation. Always a nice thing to watch. Meteor Hammer picked up for Zayak. They pop it. Overgrowth. Time for the old walk away afterwards. Does get that heal, but is going to go down. hero that's so good at team fighting early, but their pace of the game has just been that much quicker from Vega Squadron, so they haven't been able to. And now an Ava, a toss back. They got this gyro in their sights, no BKB, and he is going to barely live. 70 HP right there, and now the Bramble Maze down as well. The Terrorize is going to go out, pushing both of them back. They kill off the Witch Doctor, but can they find anything else?
And they want to make sure that Omni-Knight doesn't save him because he does have Guardian Angel available. So they're gonna ideally wait for them to get separated.
Oh god, Indy! It just happens so.
But again, like, they're bullying Gyrocopter constantly. He's not really a factor. In terms of high ground defense, so now another initiation. They toss back the Omni-Knight.
Oh no, and now trying to run away. Crystallize is out there. He needs to get the heck out of dodge. Although they're walking forward for more. The rest of the heroes are here though. Now they've caught themselves a little Lil. And he is going to try and bring the rest of his creeps towards them, but is going to fall. Ends up going down. Now they've caught Crystallize. There's the toss. He's going to get the Guardian Angel, staying alive at the moment. The root is there onto several. Meteor Hammer laid down onto one. The repelled Crystallize still living through this. As the Witch Doctor ulti comes out and no purification to turn it. Another toss. Just throwing their creeps.
Their base a little bit more than they think they can, but they're respecting it as now Dandy maybe not in the right spot.
Yeah, he's rooted.
Teleporting.
And they got him. Dendy. Well, send back.
Oh,
okay.
send back.
They make it work.
Oh.
Lil will pay for that one. He will pay for that one for sure.
It's worth it.
A god like Blizzy will mid lane. Avatos.
Train, they got the north entrance with the scan. The long loop around. Terrorize?
Terrorize is pretty good, but the Rage is going to be there as well. Able to already get it. Aegis and Cheese on the Life Stealer. Dendy trying to bring down Undershock and is going to be able to kill him off. They have buyback though. He's coming back into this one as they decide to turn and they'll go on to Dendy. They can go for the root if they want, if they so desire. Crystallize low and can't get it off. The ulti comes up finding that one. They're Nature's Prophet, not Treant.
Well, they're both tree heroes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Meanwhile, Open Wounds catches onto Dendy. Muted, dead, and gone. GG called. They wiped the floor with them.
Pretty solid. My highlight was definitely watching Zayak build himself a river of trees to get from root to root to root. But overall, like you said, it's
multiple blink daggers on Death Prophets, on like some of the offlanes. Probably won't see it on Night Stalker, but yeah, I would definitely not be surprised by them taking a blink on deep. Now the courier going to come on out, and Witch Doctor will be rewarded with a quick kill.
Has been killed.
well played.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, bottom lane now. They're continuing to try and deal with this heavy creep wave that's coming. It means that Altimos is going to have a very nice time for himself.
Witch Doctor sliced.
Getting it. And with the Spirit Siphon, they have a Crypt Storm as well, but only level
Siphon.
1. Yeah, they're not going to go for it anymore. Meanwhile, top lane, they are able to pull back 1, and that is going to be Slayer going down again. So a second kill there for Navi on that Witch Doctor.
Sand King to be somewhere else, and that just has not been happening.
Yeah. And Sand King, again, going to make that rotation over. Blizzy needs to be careful. It's almost nighttime, but right before that comes around, the Burrow Strike's going to be there. They pull him back again. The casks are bouncing. Blizzy one charges might be enough to keep him alive here, actually. So they do manage to survive through that, but now it might end up being the Witch Doctor's trouble. And in fact, if Blizzy's not careful, he could end up going down as well. They're diving in for this one. Nowhere left to go. They take down both.
Is invaluable.
Mid lane, Undershock takes a lot of damage there from Dendy's life drain. And as we see the rotation coming in, and the Cursed Crown hits onto 2. They throw out 1. Burrow Strike from the low ground doesn't come out as Willow was just a little too far away. They do have a TP available on Willow, though it does feel like that's not going to happen in time. And 5-0 start.
And kills the Willow.
Oh.
That's the kind of satisfaction I'm looking for. Telekinesis top lane, Undershock. Dragon form times out, so they're not going to be able to catch this Luna, I don't think.
Oh, they're flying. They're looking. Want to get her. There it is. Body blocks from Blizzy. And that'll be enough to get the kill. Crystallize.
Yeah, Zayats gets the lane only temporarily, though, as now Bramble Maze is put.
Oh my god, and Exorcism comes out as well. Dendy in a ton of trouble. He is going to be able to stay alive for a moment, but only a moment, as they do take him down, and now going to be using... But how do they win this game? What's like the key to their victory?
The key for Navi's successes have always been crystallized consistently. As now Slayer in the top lane, he's going to go down to this support rotation. Right.
I think so.
Bonk. Crystallize has time and time is getting very much done. He's 1v1ing against Night Stalker and not even feeling confident about it.
Yeah. You get the deny there. Always nice. But a couple heroes back by the base. It's going to be a smoke play from Dark Willow, Undershock, and the Witch Doctor's mid lane. Putting a lot of pressure on. They're trying to force a rotation here. They're seeing if they can get anybody in. They just blow them the hell up. Go for a stun here from Slayer. On to Lil. The cask is going to bounce. Unfortunately, it does not go over for Dendy. They will be able to find one, but that looks like it's about the extent of it. And Vega Squadron...
She's farming this area, and if there was no tier 1 tower here, she would not be here. And instead, Darkness is popped, but it's too late. Lil is already in the bot lane.
God, the epicenter flips turnaround, and even
Night Stalker doesn't really accomplish much, and so a bunch of time being wasted, and Crystallize is laughing his way to the bank. It's now another move on mid.
Dendy's going to take a lot of magical damage there, and he is going to fall. Zayak now needing to get away as the terrorize. Lil, only a level 4 Sand King.
Palantimos does not want to blow Exorcism for this. I mean, they don't have a creep wave, but that means that Pugna's going to be up, and that means that once again, you cannot take this mid tier 1.
Bottom lane, they're doing a lot of damage on him, Mr. Crystallize. He's dead. An easy, but also drums are going to be in the works. This is spooky. Lil. Now heading off to the side. Oh, the cast is going to bounce between the both of them. They got them both caught. This is going to be 2 kills. Taken down with ease.
There's a worst case scenario right there.
LeBron Dota with an Invis rune. DK might be walking into the wrong neighborhood. He's going to
know what his plan is.
Initiate onto Dendy. Lots of damage there. The rest of the heroes coming in as well. Dendy in trouble, but now they're able to steal this away. It's a lot. There's going to be the turnaround, though. And Dendy able to make that kill happen. Palatimos wanting to fight this, but with the Guardian Angel, it might be all too much, and they end up taking down one. Maybe you're going to be able to take down another here. Bramble Maze down.
They're sticking around. Exorcism is up in 15 seconds.
This is pretty nuts. Curse Crown's going to come out. Cast Repel. Now they're waiting. Rubik getting ran down
General
here.
Does not have a TP.
A lot of damage. I think he's just dead.
I think he has to use Guardian Angel.
All right, no, they're going to rotate in with Lil, and that makes it a little bit less palatable going forward. For that. Undershock shows up. There's going to be the stun. General is there. They spot them all out. They're going to be able to find him. The buyback from the Rubik. And I don't know if this ends up looking okay for them. Undershock ends up...
Ideally, maybe they're bait. I don't know if Lil's Blink Dagger was revealed before that happened. Oh man, is he going to get... Oh, what a bait near this bot rune.
I didn't spot that one out. No, it's pretty rough. Oh, going high ground though. Altimos gonna get pushed forward actually. Rubik steals the Spirit Siphon, and now on the other side, Dark Willow coming in. Needs to be careful about casting too many of these spells. She's starting to be brought down very low. And LeBron Dota, in spite of the fact that he dies, still manages to get that kill under Dark Willow. Now the rest of these heroes in the area, they blow up the DP. Player already used his cast, needs to back the heck out of here, but the crystallized Luna is chasing him down, and Slayer, nowhere left to go, is dead.
Willow was looking for Bedlink Dagger. He's got a lot of range of initiation, but a lot of things going Navi's way, and mainly just because Vega... Oh, what the hell is... Okay, that's
dead Dark Willow.
I think that's... not quite sure how to explain that one.
Oh, it's a rough one, that's for sure.
It is a rough one, my friend.
Undershock, stun. Not a bad way to make it work. The epicenter coming in as well, but it's only onto one. So BKB has been there. Blizzy turns it back around. Lil is going to die because of it. It looks like the rest will be able to get out from Navi. 3,000 gold lead right now for those.
Absorb to purge off all these ground targeted silences and targeted silences.
And big moment right here as Undershock's going to walk out of the pit. They find him. There's going to be the fear as well. He's stuck for a very long time. They're trying to bring him down. The decrep ends up actually costing him his life as they had too much magical damage and bursted the Omni.
Stolen Bramble.
Okay. Not bad. And Dave's just the Nether
Yeah,
Blast.
Nether Blasted. Yeah, he was caught in the Bramble Maze that was stolen. No, they don't have Nether Ward, unfortunately. If they did, then they would
Ron
go for it, I
Dota.
think.
A Steel Maledict, but it's going to end up still coming at the cost of, I think, of his life, as LeBron is going to get ran
Danny
down
could probably
here.
kill him. Life Train?
Thinking about it. All right.
Nice.
That's a bait and a half. Holy Toledo. In the meantime, though, the Manta Illusions of Luna able to take...
I'd like to see a Spirit Vessel on the side of Navi as well. Blizzy hasn't completed his on the Night Stalker quite yet.
Dendi
Top lane.
silenced, repelled. Everything dropped for it, though. They
But
are
the turnaround.
try and make this work. It's a little bit scary. Nice blink away there as well. The silence and the fear onto Omni Knight ends up stunning himself. 1,000,010 proc, and actually now the epicenter, he goes right into the root. Lil not able to get the stun off because of that. They are going to lose Blizzy, but now Crystallize, large in a charge, running forward, trying to take them all down. You still have the Eul Scepter on DP, hasn't popped her ulti, and it looks like with that, it's going to be the Aegis down. Lil looking for more,
Do they
not
have
able to find it.
Do they have detection?
They have a Sentry Ward down,
Yes, they do.
and that's a Burrow Strike kill. So again, a little bit of an awkward...
The fight. And Omni Knight gives up his life for the cause, but it is a worthy cause, as now this tier 3 will be claimed, second tier 3, and the racks to surely follow.
And they can go immediately bottom if they want to, or they can just back out, depending upon how they want to play this. Instead,
Or they can
they're
kill
going to go into the base. Dayak almost ends up going down there, but is going to live. Scary for her to walk forward and try and use any type of control because of that ward. Should have killed her. Decrepit, and now back.
Yeah, I should have clicked on the fight recap, because I'm sure that Nether Ward did so much damage. Everyone on Vega Squadron will like,
Oh.
don't worry about...
Bedlam. It forced the BKB out from Luna, and now Zayak in trouble. Going to try and go for the Terrorize, but Crystallize just tears them apart.
That's cool. We'll
Wait,
keep
now
marching
Vega know about
forward.
this though. They're walking through. The smoke ends up breaking now under shock. He only has a little bit of dragon form left though. They're not going to be able to do enough damage here. I don't believe BKB out. There's going to be the eclipse and the dragon form still going. It might actually be enough. It ends up wearing off though, and now Crystallize is going to turn and try and take him down. They immediately break that death ward. They got him to death, and now the Epi onto one. Doesn't matter. GG is called. Navi dominant in game number 2.
I guess Vega Squadron thought it was time for a YOLO play. I guess it's legitimate. I mean, they were already like 14k in the hole or whatever.
Pick.
I think Sven would be where I go.
Core Leshrac.
Okay.
Ah,
Hey.
good.
Yeah.
In which case, Sven should absolutely go bot, but Lil's not going to be able to find this out because he's going to get lifted.
That was weird.
He can short
saw
himself
them.
out.
I mean, he saw them there,
Still dead.
and like saw the smoke break, but he still kept on going in if they so desire. And they need to make sure that they give Blizzy a decent time here, as he does have a Quelling Blade, double webs down, and now the wrap around. Guess who it is? LeBron Dota. Gonna try to make his way through there, but the pullback, the lift in, the stun though comes out, and was he taking a lot of damage from the tower? He's dead. LeBron picks it up.
And Broodmother doesn't even get the first blood gold. He goes the way to Zayats, so at least Willow's going to have a little bit better of a time, but still, Broodmother goes down.
LeBron in the mid lane, they know what they would need to do, just keep on assaulting this Broodmother, and now Arc Willow under fire as well. They know that she doesn't have Shadow Realm. Bramble Maze down. Navi are making this look easy so far against the Brood.
And the side lanes can't really go that much better. It's basically a traditional mid matchup in the bot lane with Death Prophet versus, which is basically what we saw in the previous game, except just the heroes reversed on the teams. And top lane, it's a Nyx Assassin versus a Visage, which is basically like a null and void lane until level 6 is hit, in which case things start popping off, as now Slayer on the run going to TP out, and he's going to get out just fine.
Yep. Meanwhile, on the other side, Undershock able to take... it still does sort of become a problem later, as Blizzy's going to be able to farm out the side camps while simultaneously dealing with the creep waves coming in. As he's splitting up the spiders right there, and now going to be able to pull back in the Sven. Does have that stun, but it didn't hit onto all of them. Now turning, a lot of damage coming through. Crystallize going to go down. Although that being said, Blizzy now throws out another web, and they're doing more damage onto LeBron. He might just end up being in trouble. And the tower, oh, Blizzy, no! Not like this!
My bad. LeBron gets all the experience for that, so gets his level 2 and almost his level 3 after he eats that ward so close to level 3. And it was a good rotation by Vega Squadron. They knew that Warcry was used, and at level 1, Warcry has a very long cooldown, as now the side lanes are popping.
It's like it is definitely dealing with the Brood.
Yeah, we'll see where Crystallize wants to go, and it looks like sees that the rotation has been made, and he will match that pace. General takes over the mid lane instead, and...
Is Slayer dead?
Yeah, I believe so.
I had everything ready for that guy. He's up fallen, so Crystallize makes that move up top, and he's already level 4. Meanwhile, mid lane...
Meanwhile, bot lane...
it's going all over the place, man.
It is going all over the place. Lil's level 2. They see Undershock. He can mango for shards, assuming he doesn't die.
They have 6 charges here on Pugna as well. Gonna pop it now. D-Crap and the damage. Lil falling down dead. Curse Crown there onto the Death Prophet as well as Undershock still chasing. They pull back in the catch there as well onto the Disruptor, who's popping Fairy Fires, everything that he can to stay alive.
And it works.
Yeah.
Mana Burn has 0 points in Carapace right now. And that means that General has his eyes set for one tiny little green Skelly Man whenever he hits level 6.
Yeah. And that is going to be very, very painful. Blizzy, again, a lot of these spiders are sent off to the side. They do not want to give that away to Crystallize. Rotation in from Navi. The block off is there, and this is nowhere left to go. Is going to be punished for this.
I don't know if they know that he has 0 points in Soul Assumption, but he has 0 points in Soul Assumption, as now bot lane Andy getting heavily rotated in on. Huge silence, but it does not matter.
That's not enough. So
I'm not really concerned about any of these tier 1 towers.
Yeah. Rotation in now, you talked about it. This is going to be General looking for that catch, and Undershock, watch how quickly he pops. Oh, there it is. Second time through. The stick, a little bit of separation, still being kited around there. God, those spiders popping though, it hurts. Nyx Assassin is in the area as well. Snowball chase, they get the kill. So 4 heroes.
Keeping eyes on Broodmother. Things are going well for Navi, and they could be going much, much worse. So Zayat's Impale, Vendetta, Snowball.
That would be a kill.
Oh my gosh, so much CC. He was mashing that shot. So Echo Saber has fallen off the map, but Bastion Manus is really good whenever the enemy team can't really deal that much physical damage to you. And Broodmother is the only physical damage. Well, I guess actually also Visage, who's not having a good time in the mid lane. He's not using his
gonna end up going down. He wants to just keep him alive. He's gonna
completed flying out to him.
And Disruptor again gonna stack this camp, although it's not.
Oh yeah,
so it's gonna be another one. And that's going to be God's Strength in a second if he just wants to clear through this thing. Meanwhile, Lil ends up dying to...
I don't think Vega Squadron have a clue. And the entire thing is cleared, and they might even go for some kills with this God's Strength now.
Dealing damage there. Nice decrep there for the moment. Actually, no, bad decrep. That was coming in from the other side. Oh, never mind. What the hell am I talking about? Still able to get it.
It's all good.
Now Vestige trying to make his escape. Slayer running, trying to hide. Is going to be caught. Is going to be killed. 2 more go down. I think. Right.
And he's plodding along. He knows everything, but he needs his team.
Looking for that opening. Able to find the stun onto 1. And that's going to be still dead Disruptor. Bedlam. Kind of working here for him for the moment. The Bramble Maze is down as well. Now turning on to Crystallize. Blizzy wants to go in on this one. Is going to turn it though, and that was the fear. General looking for the Impale. It's not going to connect on to Blizzy, who's running away again into the trees. No TP available on this Broodmother. Well, on the other side of the fight, they're going to be able to take down that Tusk, it looks like, and use that for there. The turnaround as Dendi ends on a dominating streak, but they still have the Sven under control and killed off.
Was retreating, and I guess at some point he saw the Broodmother who was going for this courier, and he was just like, wait, she's out of position as now General Vendetta's the dire courier.
Yeah.
And gets
Crystallize can still get kited. Very high mobility on these heroes. We've seen already the decrep and what that can do. So it could be tough, and they're actually going to be moving to take Roche.
Static Storm was on cooldown, and so Disruptor was moving in to start the whole thing off, but it was on cooldown. He got popped by Will and Broodmother, and then after that it was just too disconnected, as now they want to challenge this.
Oh, they're fronting it up, going for the Terrorize. Static Storm is on to everybody. The Impale is out as well, but they managed to get the Aegis onto Blizzy. Palantimos is already dead. General likely to fall, as well as Crystallize, trying to find himself a target. The Curse Crying comes out as Zayak ends up popping, and Blizzy never was going to be able to do enough damage there off to the side. But still, Aegis on Broodmother. And maybe Dendy Dad as well.
Bolted. Vega Squadron moving forward.
General, oh, they caught him. The Terrorize is there as well. He's gonna fall now. They get the kill onto the Nyx, and now maybe gonna look.
If he dies, his team can quickly approach.
Moving into position, and they spot him out. That is going to be Blizzy caught for the moment. Still not in a great position to be able to actually go on him here, and they're gonna pop the Exorcism, but Blizzy glimpsed back in again, still living. He's fine. I don't know if this is gonna end up working out. Undershock just gonna walk forward into everybody. Crystallize now is trying to find himself a target, but the Curse Crown is already on. Undershock dealing the damage now. The Decrypt comes out as well, and that's gonna keep alive this Dark Willow. Terrorize, he's just kited all at him. He's nowhere left to go. The Disarm is coming in. Now the rest of these heroes going to be in the area. They're going to glimpse away the Dark Willow. Never want to have to use Glimpse defensively. And now a Snowball is going to be on to Undershock. And now Lil trying to run away. While this is all happening, the birds keep eyes on LeBron. But Undershock
so
just
weird.
keep on going for the...
Both teams are like, where is the other team? I don't get it. Why is no one defending this?
Wait a minute. Spike Carapace? They're going Impale, a lot of damage. General's just gone. The Nyx Assassin falls so quickly, and now no Exorcism to try and defend their high ground. Vega are just going to continue to hit away on this. They buy back now on the Nyx as Undershock. He's on throwing out those Nether Blasts. They don't have with them the Tusk right now. The TP is just now finishing up. Disarm, Curse Crown, it's out. Undershot pops his BKB, and General just going to have to walk away. But
Vega
this
don't
is
care.
almost...
Exorcism is down for so long. They can sit back and relax. Sven doesn't have a BKB. Death Prophet doesn't have her ultimate. They'll go for the melee.
Yeah, Pump Fake and the Terrorize. They're getting ready to go in with this one maybe, as they did pop a couple of different things, but now they just don't have anywhere to go. The Sven had jumped in. He just gets completely kited as the Terrorize came out and pushed him away.
That was a bluff, and Vega Squadron called it. He was like, hey, look, I'm a God Strength Sven. You gotta run from me, but no. Vega did not blink. Pugna will go down, but that is a worthy trade for you see how much Navi have lost.
Palantimos now, his birds are going to run away along with his dominated creep, and he is going to be found. TP's still on cooldown. The rest of his team moving in, though, seeing if they can help him out. They're able to isolate one. That Disruptor already dead. No Static Storm. They take down Little as well. And in an...
Yeah, that's true.
Sven TP off cooldown in 1 second. He's coming back into it now, I believe, although he wants to finish off that BKB desperately. He's 100 goal away, and they can't get it in time. Oh, General ends up going down again, and he doesn't have buyback now. All right, now the Sven's coming back in. He has BKB completed, is going to have it for this fight, but how much are they going to get out of it? They need to find a ton. They fear Exorcism as they come out with it, and now Exorcism isn't going to be there as Crystallize wants to go in. He does manage to stun and find the Visage, but the Visage burns, and now the runaway. It's still going to be a dead Visage. But my goodness. That's Exorcism, God Strength. The smallest solace is that Crystallize didn't pop BKB.
Dude, believe me, that's, if anything, that's a bitter moment for Crystallize, because he's like...
For Navi. And it is going to be that Roche down very quickly. Is it quick enough, though? Lil still moving in. They're threatening to terrorize the walk forward. General Impale, not bad. The BKB's out as well. Crystal is starting to lay into these targets. Can they bring them down in time? Exorcism is out as well. He's in his dual scepter, able to run away. BKB out for him as well. Blizzy now retreating, but the Aegis is already there on to Blizzy, and now anything else doesn't really matter. They can just reset after all the BKBs are down. And on the other side, LeBron takes down Slayer, but they're going to lose a lot of heroes now, most likely, as Lil getting ran at. Tough otherwise.
And
Like,
Disruptor is like, he has so little
no.
to offer as
General.
gets caught.
He's caught yet again, and the Impale, it hits onto a creep. This is real bad. Dead initiated onto him, but they're moving forward for this. They have the Pugna ward down. They're getting ready to jump right now with the Sven. He looks forward. The initiation, it's going to be there onto the Pugna. Pugna down. Not bad. And he's going to turn his sights now onto Blizzy. It's actually going to go for the Venge first, or excuse me, the Visage first. Zayak, he's also starting to drop low, but now they're going to be able to kite him away. Crystallize, looking for a target. It's just not going to happen. The Cursed Crown, the Bedlam, he is going to die. Buybacks across the board. 3 of them for Navi. And even that might not be enough as Vega streaming forward. They don't have their Pugna.
Disruptor was pretty much the only reason they were able to get that. Like, Pugna not how LeBron Bedlam is up.
Turn. General's there. They cancel the TP though.
Yeah, because Rax is under attack.
Yeah, they're buying space right now with that Dark Willow, and unfortunately with no Disruptor, there's no real catch to take place afterwards. Good blink away from Dendi. Is not going to get stunned there by the Visage Bird, but it's a tier 3 tower down nonetheless. Crystallize looking for his opening here. He's pops the God Strength, now thinking about blinking forward, and is going to be able to find it, but Undershock gets it off. Now the snowball away. They pull the Sven inside, trying to chase, but the cheese pops as well from Undershock, and they're just destroying Crystallize here. Nowhere left to go. He falls, and Dendi now the next one to be chased down as the snowball comes out. That was the Rubik snowball to save the Visage, because why not? And now no buybacks on those 3 heroes that are dead. Dendi, the last one with General to try and keep these buildings alive.
It still has Aegis. Blizzy can just like face tank this, but Exorcism's timing out. Nyx Assassin is dead.
A big old Dagon to the face as General is going to fall. Wicked sick for Blizzy, and GG is called as Vega Squadron are going to be your first team through to the playoffs for the MDL Major.
I said it could be great or it could look terrible, and this game it ended up looking pretty great, but I think with different itemization from Navi, it could have